Guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog. So this is the third part of the Advent Calendar comparison series that I've started in August. In the first video I talked about advent calendars that were revealed at that time, so we just covered like several advent calendars, some of them more expensive, some of them a little bit more budget friendly. Since the beginning of September we had lots of advent calendars revealed, so instead of doing like one very super long video I decided to divide it into two parts. So I've done the video with the advent calendars that are a little bit cheaper, like up to £150, and today we're going to focus on the bougier ones, so everything that's £150 plus. I think at that point we have most of the multi-branded advent calendars revealed, so we'll see whether I'm going to do another video. I will. That video is probably going to be a little bit shorter, but today we have quite a lot of advent calendars to cover, so without further ado, let's start. Oh, there's one more thing I need to mention. There are several advent calendars from this kind of like more expensive price bracket that I covered in the first video, and these were Harrods, Liberty London and Fortnum & Mason. So we're not going to be talking about these advent calendars today, but if you'd like to find out more about them, I'm just going to link the first video of the series up here. Okay, the first advent calendar I'm going to talk about is Space NK. Some of you might actually remember that this advent calendar was initially included in the first video of the series, so the one that was released in August. But we were contacted by Space NK and asked to remove this section of the video because they were still confirming the content. So they did make some changes in the end, and those changes actually made this advent calendar look even better, so why not? So let's quickly talk about this one. So this advent calendar is priced at £235 this year, with a value of over £1,000. Last year this advent calendar was priced at £215 with the value of £770. This advent calendar contains 33 items, 19 of these items are full-sized. There are 6 makeup items, 5 hair products, 1 candle, 1 bather. I mean, honestly, Agostino's bather, the rich cream, a little bit of a spoiler, but this is going to appear pretty much everywhere. Every advent calendar that's priced above £150 will have one of these, and it's always the rich cream. Like, there's no variety here, it's always the rich cream, so yeah, there you go. Anyway, this advent calendar is available now. I have it, I unboxed it already, so the video is on this channel if you'd like to check it out. I think this one is fabulous. I think the brands are great, the sizes were really good, it was very nicely balanced, so we have a little bit of everything here. Yeah, I think it was a really good advent calendar, and I honestly was struggling to find anything bad about it. So if we skip the bather situation, there's literally nothing I could point out that could be improved. Let's have a look at Cult Beauty now. So this advent calendar is going to be priced at £225 this year, with a value of over £1,000. Last year the value was the same, but the price was £235, so it's actually £10 cheaper this year. This advent calendar will contain 39 products, 20 of those will be full-sized. I find it quite interesting because every single year when we prepare the reveal of this advent calendar, there are so many people who love it and just as many people who are extremely disappointed by it. I think the main reason is that this advent calendar in, previous years, it offered quite a lot of like makeup products, whereas in recent years it's becoming more and more skincare heavy. So what we have inside, we have 8 makeup products, 7 hair products and 1 candle, and pretty much everything else will be like skincare kind of related, like bath and body and skincare. And bear in mind we have 39 products inside, so you can pretty much see the ratio here. Still, we have some interesting makeup products like Raw and Palette or Byredo mascara. As far as skincare goes, it's all great. We have like really lovely serums and like other skincare products by like Medik8, Summer Friday, Sunday Riley or Volturi, so I mean all the brands I love. I generally really like this advent calendar, but even though I'm all about skincare, I still feel like maybe they could have given us a little bit more makeup this time. I think like every year we're getting less and less of like makeup items. We do have some accessories here as well, and these are satin sleeping mask, a pillowcase and a mirror. These are usually considered to be more of a filler items, but do bear in mind that this advent calendar contains 39 products, so I wouldn't necessarily say these are filler items, more like extras, you know, added there. So I'm not really too mad about it. This advent calendar is going to launch on the 25th of September. Next up we have Selfridges. So Selfridges this year is going to cost £220 with a value of £1,049. Last year the price was a little bit lower, it was £210 with a value of £800. So it's a little bit pricier this year, but at the same time the value is supposed to be like much higher. So what do we have in here? I mean, it's a 25-day advent calendar. So we have 7 hair products, 3 perfumes, 1 candle, and 9 makeup products, but it also includes 2 nail polishes. The other makeup products that we have here are actually quite interesting. We have Byredo lipstick, Lisa Eldridge lipstick, and we have a mini bronze palette by Natasha Denona, and this is actually the one that I don't have. So yeah, that would be quite cool to get. I think the selection of products is not bad. I generally like this advent calendar, but we do have this famous concierge card that has like a certain value to it, and I never use it, and we have a bather. Obviously we have the rich cream, because why wouldn't we, right? This advent calendar is launching on the 22nd of September. We're moving on to John Lewis. So John Lewis advent calendar is priced at £195 this year with a value of £915. Last year it was priced at £179 with a value of £744. So again, it's more expensive this year, but the value is higher as well. This advent calendar contains 31 products. That includes 7 makeup products, 4 hair items, 2 regular fragrances, and there's also this 50 ml Clarins treatment fragrance, whatever that is, and a neon pillow spray. So we have a little bit of everything. We have 1 candle as well. So as far as makeup goes, we have some interesting items over here. So we have a Charlotte Tilbury quad in Walk of No Shame. We have Carolina Herrera lipstick, and then we have NARS blush in shades. I will surprise you, it's not Orgasm, it's Behave. So I guess there are other shades there as well. Obviously we're going to have a bather here, I just don't feel like I need to even mention that. We also have Auto CBD drops, both the power and the sleep version. And as far as the accessories go, we have a Spectrum brush. We do have some accessories here as well, and these are satin sleeping mask, a pillowcase, and a mirror. These are usually considered to be more of a filler items, but do bear in mind that this advent calendar contains 39 products, so I wouldn't necessarily say these are filler items, more like extras, you know, added there. So I'm not really too mad about it. This advent calendar is launching on the 4th of October. Okay, we're moving on to Harvey Nichols. This advent calendar is priced at £250 with a whopping value of £1,300. Last year the price was the same, £250, but the value was a little bit lower, it was £1,200. This advent calendar contains 45 products, including a bather, includes 3 hair products, 7 fragrances plus a pillow spray. This advent calendar is very fragrance heavy. I think it was very fragrance heavy last year as well. There are 2 candles here as well, CBD, sleep drops. We do have 6 makeup products, but amongst those 6 makeup products, we have like 1 nail polish and 3 lipsticks. So I wouldn't say there's much variety here. We also have 4 treatments, like treatment vouchers, which I don't love them. I don't love them. I mean, I live in Manchester, so there's like Harvey Nichols like not far. But honestly, I did not use any of those vouchers. I completely forgot about them, and they have expiration dates. So, you know, obviously they were all expired before I even remembered about them. And I'm not even talking about people who actually don't live anywhere near Harvey Nichols, so I don't think these make much sense. But this time we have only 4 of those, and last year there were definitely more than just 4 of them. We do have some accessories here as well, and this is a pair of satin scrunchies and 2 of those kind of like a little bit gimmicky lipstick things. One of them is like a lipstick cup, and the other one is like a lipstick case. So yeah, the launch day of this advent calendar is 21st of September. Okay, next one is Sephora. This is their 2nd ever advent calendar in the UK. Last year's advent calendar sold out. I think it was probably the only advent calendar that sold out pretty quickly without restocking. This year it's priced at £189 with the value of over £1,000. Last year it was much cheaper. It was priced at £139, but the value was lower as well. It was £711. This advent calendar contains 36 products, 23 of them are full-sized. So what do we have here? So we have 7 makeup products. That includes one nail polish, and a Tarte lip and cheek palette. That actually sounds quite cute. We have 3 fragrances. Some of them are actually quite interesting. Like we have the new Floral Street Almond Blossom, and then we have Commodity Milk scent. We have 3 hair products. As far as skincare goes, we have some really nice brands, like, you know, we have Medicate Hydrate Serum, we have a Drunk Elephant Baby Facial. So yeah, some really cool products over here. Accessories, there's only a beauty blender, which is definitely very useful, so I actually like that, and there's no Bader. The launch date of this advent calendar is the 20th of September. Next up, we have the first ever Vogue advent calendar, and this one is quite pricey, let me tell you. It's going to cost £350 with the value of £1,500. This advent calendar will contain 25 items, 4 makeup products, 3 jewelry items, 4 more accessories, and those accessories range from like White Company socks, a card holder, a silk mask, to a Foreo UFO device. So I mean, I would say quite like mixed price range, I guess. We have 3 hair products, 2 candles, 1 fragrance. Generally, I like the way this advent calendar looks, but then we have quite a few minis, which I feel that's not acceptable for an advent calendar at that price. I think I would prefer to have fewer products, but like better sizes, because I mean, these are like proper minis that we have here. I think that's something that shouldn't even be discussed. This advent calendar is going to launch on the 22nd of September. Okay, next up, we're going to talk about Fenwick. Fenwick actually rebranded their advent calendar quite substantially. So this year, we're going to have a 12-day advent calendar. It's going to be priced at £165 with a value of £791. Last year, it was a classic 25-day advent calendar priced at £195 with a value of £700. So the price is lower this year, the value is higher, but we have like fewer products, which, I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Last year, remember, there's quite a few minis in the advent calendar, which was not that great, so I'm hoping this year it's going to look generally better. So we have 15 items inside. 3 of those are makeup, we have 2 fragrances, and a Delina hair mist by Parfum de Marly. So I find that one quite interesting. I've never actually seen that in an advent calendar before. We have the Agustinus Bader product, because yeah. We do have some accessories, and that's a silk scrunchie. I mean, I like those scrunchies. I don't really mind getting them, but I guess some of you will probably get a little bit annoyed with the fact that we have so many of those in those expensive advent calendars. And we do have a Nurse Jamie beauty stamp as well, which that one actually sounds quite exciting to me. This advent calendar is going to launch on the 5th of October. Okay, moving on. Next one is Minted. So this advent calendar is priced at £230 this year with a value of £985. Last year it was priced at £250, so it was more expensive, and the value was actually £800. This advent calendar contains 12 full-size products. It's all like skincare. We don't really have any makeup here, and it's already available to pre-order. And the packaging is actually really nice this year. Okay, now we're moving on to some of the advent calendars that are not necessarily advent calendars this year, but I mean, I'm not sure how this is going to work, but let's talk about them. So the first one is Net-a-Porter. This year, instead of like a proper advent calendar, they have this kind of like a gift box. So it will come in this box that's shaped as a lantern. It also has LED lit up lights, so that's quite cute, I guess. It contains 10 items. The price is unknown, so I'm not sure what that means. Are they waiting to see whether the people will like it or not, and then maybe they'll decide what the price is? I don't know. But the value, we know the value already, and the value is £1,332. So quite impressive. Last year they had this classic 25-day advent calendar priced at £270 with the value of over £1,000. So I mean, the value is high already with those 10 products, which is interesting. So what do we have here? We have Agustinus Bader, the Rich Cream. We have 3 makeup items that includes a Charlotte Tilbury quad in Golden Goddess. We have some lipsticks by Westman Atelier and Pat McGrath. We have 2 jewelry items, I personally actually really like the idea of jewelry items and advent calendars, although I know not all of you are like fans of this solution. For me, that's fine. So we have a bracelet and a pair of earrings. We have a jewelry case, cashmere gloves, and a candle. So it does look interesting, but very much depends on the price, right? This advent calendar is supposed to launch on the 9th of October. Next up, we have another advent calendar that's not an advent calendar, and that's flannels. So this year they have this Christmas cracker that's priced at £170 with the value of £625. And we have 17 products inside. Last year, the price of the 25-day advent calendar was £235 with a value of £800. So it's cheaper, the value is lower, fewer products. Kind of makes sense. So what do we have inside? We have 5 makeup products, including Charlotte Tilbury Bella Sofia palette. I'm not a massive fan of this particular palette, but I mean, that's just my opinion. There's a Pat McGrath lipstick, 1 hair product, 1 candle, 1 fragrance, but this fragrance is actually a full-size one. So we have 60 ml of Moncler scent, which, I mean, to find a full-size fragrance in an advent calendar, that's quite unheard of. So yeah, that looks interesting. We have 2 scrunchies. We have a few minis again for no reason, but I mean, at least this advent calendar is priced at £170, not like £350. So I guess those minis are more acceptable here than, you know, in other cases. And this advent calendar is actually available to pre-order now. Okay, so this is pretty much as far as the multi-branded advent calendars go. There is one more advent calendar I'd like to mention, and it's kind of like multi-branded, kind of not, but this is Paul Valentine advent calendar. So Paul Valentine is a jewelry brand, but what they usually do is that they fill their advent calendars with like 12 jewelry items and 12 like beauty items. So it's kind of like half and half. So last year they did ship to the UK. Hopefully they will this year as well, but we'll see. This year they decided to offer 2 versions of their advent calendar. So first version is the classic advent calendar, half and half, what I mentioned before. This one is priced at €169.90 with the value of over €800. And then we have 100% jewelry advent calendar, so 24 jewelry items, and that one is priced at €199, and the value of this advent calendar is over €1,200. You also can choose whether you prefer your jewelry in gold, rose gold, or silver. This advent calendar is available to pre-order now, but at this point they're not shipping to the UK yet, so we'll see how things go. Okay, let's quickly go through some of the single branded advent calendars I found like the most interesting maybe, or the most popular. Obviously I'm not going to cover everything here because it's just too many, but if you're interested in the content of like other single branded advent calendars, we have the whole playlist of reviews, so I'm just going to link it somewhere here. Feel free to check it out. So let's start with some fragrance advent calendars. We're going to begin with Penhaligons. This is a 25-day advent calendar priced at £395 this year. Last year it was priced at £375. I don't have any information as to whether the value is higher or not, but it looks like it's a very kind of similar-ish content. This advent calendar is available now. Next up we have Jo Malone. This advent calendar is priced at £350, and last year it was £335. So a little bit more expensive this year. This is a 25-day advent calendar as well, and it's going to be available from the 29th of September. Next up we have Jo Loves. This is again a 25-day advent calendar, and this one includes a voucher for a 100 ml like full-size fragrance. So that's definitely a really nice thing to find in your advent calendar. It is priced at £365, which is quite a lot compared to the last year. Last year was priced at £325, so like £40 more. I'm not really sure why. The launch of this advent calendar is planned for the 5th of October. Apparently there's supposed to be another Jo Loves advent calendar, like a mini version, and this one's going to cost £200 and contain 12 products. And lastly, in this kind of fragrance category, we have Diptyque. This advent calendar is available now, and it's priced at £390. Whereas last year it was £370. This advent calendar pretty much consists of like fragrances and candles from Diptyque. Okay, I almost missed that. There's actually one more advent calendar not necessarily advent calendar, but a calendar of some sort by Maison Francis Courdijan, and this one is priced at £950, so quite a hefty price. And this is a 7-day advent calendar, but this is a type of advent calendar that you actually start opening on a Christmas day and you keep opening until the New Year's Eve. So that is the idea of it. I mean, it is expensive, but it does include some pricey items like, you know, 70 mils of Baccarat Rouge, for example. This advent calendar is supposed to launch on the 1st of November. Okay, so the fragrance advent calendars are done. The last few single brand advent calendars. Let's start with White Company. I actually really like their advent calendars. Their products are just like beautifully fragrant, and this is like a mix of like candles, like Bath and Body products, some like home sprays and things like that. So it's the same price as last year, £175. The value of this advent calendar is £273, and it is available now. Next up we have Molton Brown. This advent calendar is priced at £210 this year. Last year it was £195. It's available now. I tend to buy this advent calendar like every other year. I mean, I wouldn't really mind buying it every single year because I really love this brand, but I feel like last year the content, the fragrances were amazing, like very much up my alley. This year, I don't really feel that excited about it, and it was the same story 2 years ago. So I guess every other year the content is exactly what I want it to be, and those years I would just pick it up. But yeah, this is available now as well. Then we have Elemis, and this is a type of advent calendar I'll probably buy even less frequently. I think I bought it like once, and I don't really feel the need to repeat this purchase. I mean, here's the thing. This advent calendar contains usually like one full-size item, which is the full-size marine collagen cream, everyone's favorite, and then it contains like lots of travel sizes. There are no minis, there are travel sizes, and these sizes are actually quite good, and they're like 15-20 mils, so it's a great way to try a lot of their cult products. So these advent calendars will usually contain like 80% of the classics and then maybe like few new products here and there. So for me, buying this advent calendar once was like enough. I kind of know what I like, I know what I don't like, but I guess if you try their products and you love them all, then this could also be a good way to stock up on some things. This advent calendar is priced at £189 this year with a value of £551. Last year the price was £180 with a value of £421. This advent calendar is also available now. Okay, so we're going to finish this video with two makeup items. So these are Bobbi Brown and Charlotte Tilbury. So Bobbi Brown, this advent calendar is priced at £195, and this is actually quite a massive price rise. Last year it was priced at £135. So it's like £60 more this year, which again, I'm not really sure why. Both this and last year it was a 12-day advent calendar. I guess the contents must be probably just more expensive. Hopefully it is. And this advent calendar is also available now. And then we're going to finish this off with Charlotte Tilbury. This is another advent calendar I purchased. I unboxed it. If you're interested in seeing what's inside, feel free to find this video on our channel and watch it. But what I'm going to say today is that this advent calendar comes in a beautiful box this year. I mean, the color is stunning. It's a kind of like this burgundy shade, which, I mean, I love it. It's priced at £160. Last year it was £150, and it contains 12 products. The problem I have with this advent calendar is that there are only 2 full-sized products inside. I mean, yes, you heard me right. It's a £160 advent calendar and 2 products are full-size. Everything else is travel size. Just for comparison, last year we had 5 full-size products. So I guess it's not unheard of, it's doable. Yet for some reason this year the creators of this advent calendar decided that 2 full-size items are going to be enough. And if you're interested, these full-size items are a lipstick, a really lovely one, but there's a lipstick and a kind of like a clear lip oil. So yeah, that's that. I mean, this advent calendar is available now. As I said, I posted the unboxing of it on our channel if you're interested. Okay guys, so this is everything in today's video. And I guess I'm going to see you in part 4, like in a few weeks time. But obviously I'm going to see you earlier in like our other videos. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see the other 2 parts of this video, I'm just going to put them here so you can check them out if you haven't yet. So thank you again for watching. Take care. Bye.